Kevin, who's recuperating from his rotator cuff surgery. He's doing quite well. He's probably going to be off maybe another week and then back. So council was kind enough to appoint me in his place to do all his work while he's resting up. So I'm very pleased to be here today. Before we get started, I want to recognize some very good friends in the audience. First of all, Ward 4 Councillor Richard Carpenter is here with us. And we have former Councillor Vince Bucci and former Grand Poobah Wayne Wood. So welcome, guys, and thank you for attending today. And we are all seniors. Oh my God, I didn't see Dave come in. Welcome, Dave. Councillor Dave Newman is here as well. I know. So it's a good day today, and I want to start off by introducing Lucy Marco, a lady who needs no introduction, but nonetheless I've been provided with one. So Lucy's 57 years in business in the manufacturing and marketing and human resources administration and management positions, and half a century of volunteer work, and 40 community boards, advisory committees, and Lucy's done pretty much everything you can do in this city to help us be way better than we used to be before her time. She's got a federal citation for citizenship, a YMCA Peacemaker Medal, Rotary Sunrise Paul Harris Fellow Award, Chamber Outstanding Business Achievement Award, and Wilfrid Laurier University Student Residence was named in her honor. And I think you used to be the president of the chamber at one time, didn't you? I'm sure I've seen your picture on the wall in there. Yeah, that's exactly right, the first female president. So I'm going to turn the microphone over to Lucy now, and we'll just kind of do this.
I don't know where he got that from, but thank you very much. I have a cheat sheet. I always have a cheat sheet. And for those of you that don't know, the Grand River Council on Aging is a registered charity, and it's dedicated to encouraging the development of an age-friendly community. And older adults, they're going to tell you, it's not age alone that impacts our life as we live on a daily basis, it's mobility. And that's why the Grand River Council on Aging refers to our residents of the community as go-go, slow-go, and no-go. That's pretty self-explanatory if you look at the use of transportation. Transportation, the go-go people, they can go anywhere. They can walk, they can drive, they can take a bus, they can go to work, they can do the shopping, nothing stops them. But slow-go, something's slowing them down. And that could be an illness. It could be short-term, it could be an accident, it could be long-term and be chronic, it could be a physical disability. Or it could be a new mom with some children. Something has to make the person stop and think how they're going to get where they want to go, and what are they going to do once they get there? No-go is just as concerned with transportation because they are people that are stuck wherever they are. They need to have the services that all of us need, and how are they going to get them? And then they're going to be concerned about how are their friends or their relatives going to get to them. So you see, if you use go-go, slow-go, and no-go, it certainly gives you a chance to understand the community. It really isn't age just alone. So I want to say that older adults are people with lived experience, and they have learned how to cope with change as change has impacted their lives as they age. And that's what the Grand River Council on Aging is all about. It's about the aging process and tapping into the experience of our residents and sharing their knowledge with the people that are planning for our future, is where the city comes into play. The city of Brantford is recognized as an age-friendly community by the World Health Organization. We're very proud of that. And so having said that, I want to just finish by saying it is the life experience of older adults that contributes to the creating of an age-friendly community for everyone from ages 5 to 105. So now I'd like to turn this microphone over to my partner in crime here, Ruby Tour, who is the new president of the Brantford branch chapter of CARP, which is formerly known as the Canadian Association of Retired Persons. And Ruby brings lots of experience to this with her. She is the executive director of Amber Lee Retirement Resident and has also got a whole history of care with seniors. Come on over, Ruby.
Thank you, Lucy, and good morning, everyone. as when introduction first Lucy was given, that there is no intro needed, that was so true. Especially I have worked with Lucy as well for many years on a Grand River Council on Aging, and also sat with her in the meetings when we were doing MAP to make it age friendly and other things. So congratulations, Lucy, for bringing everything to this community for seniors. So as Lucy has introduced me, I'm a recent called president for CARP, and I'm replacing, actually I should not use the word replacing, I would be working with Bob Glass. I don't want him to retire. So here, my name is Ruby Chor. Okay, so it is my honor to represent on behalf of CARP, as you all know, formerly Canadian Association of Retired Persons, for National Seniors Day, that is today. CARP has been celebrating National Seniors Day on October 1st of each year since it is established in 2011. National Seniors Day also coincides with United Nations International Day of Older Persons. On this day, we reflect on the immense contributions Canada's seniors have made in shaping our communities, our homes, our workplaces, and above all, our country, Canada. They have laid the foundation for a better life for millions of Canadians. Due to COVID-19 pandemic, we all have been suffering for last 18 months or even more, and through the tough and challenging time for everyone. Unfortunately, many of Canada's seniors have experienced considerable health, economic, and social challenges throughout the COVID-19. Particularly those living in our long-term care facilities, and I can vouch for it as I run one of them. As we know, many of us have lost our parents, grandparents, relatives, and loved ones in the battle against COVID-19. Due to public health measures, some seniors spent prolonged periods alone and separated from their families. They had to rely on friends or community services for access to groceries, medicine, or even activity of daily living. On behalf of CARP, I would like to thank all of you and all who were there to help our seniors during this unusual and challenging time. The COVID-19 pandemic has amplified the need for a revisit of national strategy for seniors. Hence, CARP calls upon all levels of government to pay attention to long-standing issues with Canada's health and social systems, highlighting the need for a better and meaningful approach. National Seniors Day is also a wonderful opportunity to raise awareness globally about healthy aging. The purpose of this day is to do more than just raise our CARP flags. We are raising awareness about the needs of an aging population and issues of affordability and healthcare to improve the quality of life for all Canadians and be an example for positive change worldwide. One of the best ways to celebrate National Seniors Day and show our appreciation for our seniors, our respective seniors, is to ensure that our cities and communities are age-friendly and good places to grow up and grow older. Thank you. Now I would like to call upon our Councillor McCreary to go further.
Thank you, Ruby. Well, you know, we're blessed in this community because we have folks like Ruby and Lucy, and I think of Chuck and Nancy Giles and Eddie Woodburn, folks who've really championed the seniors' cause this year, who've been strong advocates. Is that Bob?
Yes.
Hello.
Haven't seen you for a while.
I know. You got the glasses and the mask. Welcome, and thank you for coming. But I also want to speak a little bit about Councillor Carpenter. Councillor Carpenter has been involved with seniors issues and seniors advocacy for as long as I've been on council. And Councillor Carpenter is responsible for many of the good things we've done as a municipality to heed the advice of GRCOA and CARP and other agencies in this city. He's been a tireless advocate, and I'd appreciate it if you could put your hands together for him, especially this morning, if you wouldn't mind. So, you know, I think it's telling. The city of Brantford has had great advocacy, and we've done some good things. And Councillor Carpenter's been heading up a lot of minor things that we've done for condominium owners who are largely seniors, which makes a big difference for them. You know, we've looked at transportation issues, and we've looked at the healthy aging plan that we've got. But I noticeably absent today is representative of the federal government, provincial government. I'm not sure if we invited them or not, but those are the folks that really need to begin to do the kinds of things the city of Brantford has done with our limited budget, and they can apply their significant budgets, I think, to the benefit of seniors across the country, here in Brantford as well. Carry on. Oh, okay. You know, I think the advocacy has to extend to them, and it has to extend quite rapidly. You know, we don't have enough placement beds in seniors' residences. We certainly could use a break on condominium taxes. There's a lot of things that those two levels of government can do for us as seniors. And today, of course, is especially telling for me because this is the first Seniors Day that I'm able to celebrate as a member of the club. Anyway, so I've said enough here. I'm going to call on Dave McKee now for his proclamation. Do you need this?
No.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Be it known to all in singular that the following is a proclamation of the Council of the fair city of Brantford. I read, whereas Friday, October the 1st, 2021 is National Seniors Day, and whereas active transportation, transit, and access to services were identified as priorities in healthy aging, the City of Brantford's age-friendly strategy. And whereas the City of Brantford's Healthy Living campaign aims to educate older adults about different models of transportation to support their participation in social, recreational, and cultural activities. Now therefore, be it resolved that the Council of the Corporation of the City of Brantford proclaims October 1st, 2021 as National Seniors Day in the City of Brantford. Yea, further let it be known that with the raising of the flag, National Seniors Day is officially underway. Proclaimed this first day of October, 2021. God save the Queen!
Thank you, David. So now the time, I believe, I'm going to check this to make sure I don't get off track like I did on Tuesday night. Let's see. Okay, so now it's time to raise the flag. I haven't left anybody out. And I wonder if I could ask for a little assistance from Councillor Carpenter, Councillor Bucci, and Councillor Newman as we do this.
I just want to say one thing first. I'm the chair of the Elder Abuse Prevention Committee. We have the city's involved, and very much so. And otherwise, if the city wasn't involved, it wouldn't happen. And Councilor McCreed left out that he was instrumental to make sure our senior resource center in Ward 4 was funded, and it is funded to some degree. But what I want to say about this pandemic, I want everyone to look in their neighborhood, look down your street. Somebody on your street is a senior, and somebody on that street who is a senior is in their home because of COVID, not able to leave. Please check on them, because one of the biggest abuses of seniors is loneliness, not being cared for, and no one knowing they even exist. So with COVID, many seniors are locked in their homes. Please check your street. You know where she or he lives. Knock on the door, stand back, wear your mask, just see if they need anything. Please, thank you.
Thank you, Councillor. Okay, let's raise the flag. We're going to need somebody that actually knows how to do that.
that was on the